Today, martial arts history is being rewritten. The eternal kung fu legend, Bruce Lee, the creator of Jeet Kune Do, faces off against the graceful mastery of pure Wing Chun embodied by Donnie Yen. Lightning fast speed clashes with precise technique. So now the question is, who is the true king of martial arts? 2 generations, 1 battle, both fighting to prove who's the best. In this legendary showdown, Bruce Lee is clearly no easy opponent for Donnie Yen, especially considering that, as we all know, Lee was trained and molded from a young age by the legendary Wing Chun master himself, Ip Man. Under Ip Man's guidance, Bruce Lee deeply studied movement efficiency, rapid strikes, and the sticky hands technique, known as Chi Sao, to develop contact sensitivity. This training gave Lee a solid foundation in structure, simplicity, and efficiency, principles that would later become the core of his own martial arts philosophy. However, after spending years training under Ip Man, Bruce Lee eventually set out to create his own martial art, one that was far more flexible and effective. That martial art is known as Jeet Kune Do. Jeet Kune Do was created by Bruce Lee in 1967 as a new hybrid system that combined footwork from boxing, kicks from kung fu, and techniques from fencing. This blend made it far more effective and highly efficient as a martial art. Beyond his deep knowledge of martial arts, Bruce Lee was also blessed with a lean, muscular physique. That didn't come easy. Lee trained hard, regularly pushing himself with resistance band shadowboxing, speed bag drills, and intense jump rope sessions. As a result, his punch speed was clocked at an incredible 1/500th of a second.
Feel that perhaps he learned something from you?
No, definitely not yet. First.
Hearing all of that, it might seem like Donnie Yen doesn't stand a chance. But surprisingly, Yen also studied Wing Chun under none other than Ip Chun, the eldest son of Ip Man himself. So when it comes to facing off against Bruce Lee, it turns out Yen might just have a real fighting chance. Yen's chances of beating Lee only grow stronger when you realize that this Guangzhou-born fighter has the ability to master, adapt, and combine multiple fighting styles. That's because Donnie Yen has trained in more than just one martial art. He's a true hybrid martial artist. Just imagine. Donnie Yen has also trained in wushu, tai chi chuan, boxing, kickboxing, muay thai, judo, jiu-jitsu, and even Bruce Lee's very own creation, Jeet Kune Do. That definitely gives Yen an edge when going head-to-head with Bruce Lee. Many people refer to Donnie Yen as a living encyclopedia of martial arts. He uses his vast knowledge to craft fight choreography that's both realistic and dynamic. Yen blends the best of Eastern martial arts like wushu and Wing Chun with Western styles such as boxing and MMA, creating action that's as smart as it is powerful. And now you're probably wondering, who would actually win if these two ever faced off in a real fight? Would it be Bruce Lee with his mastery of Kung Fu and Jeet Kune Do? Or Donnie Yen with his Wing Chun skills and deep arsenal of other martial arts? If that were to happen, it would go down as one of the most historic fights the world has ever seen. After all, the debate over who would win in a real fight, Bruce Lee or Donnie Yen, has been going on for years. But in a match like this, the outcome would likely come down to the situation and the conditions surrounding the fight. If the fight stays standing, Bruce Lee, with his lightning speed and surgical precision, might hold the advantage. However, if the battle shifts to the ground or turns into a grappling match, Donnie Yen would likely come out on top thanks to his more modern and well-rounded background in grappling disciplines like judo and Brazilian jiu-jitsu. Unfortunately, these two legends were born in different eras, so they never had the chance to face each other and prove who was truly the greatest. But a few showdowns between Wing Chun and Kung Fu fighters can still give us a glimpse of how thrilling a battle between these two action icons would have been. In the opening showdown, Wing Chun practitioner Chi La La faced off against the fierce Kung Fu expert Angry Teddy. Teddy managed to land a solid kick, direct hit, but unfortunately that blow wasn't enough to finish the fight. The strike simply didn't pack enough power.
Rushing at Chi La La's lead hand, which is good. You know, you can almost call it a trap.
The first round came to a close. Then Teddy exploded into action, launching a thunderous barrage of kicks. But like a scientist reading fate itself, Chi La La saw it all coming, perfectly reading and anticipating every move.
Angry Teddy is using much less Kung Fu in this. Oh, okay, that was an attempt at Kung Fu and he paid for it.
But then the momentum shifted. Chi La La unleashed a storm of technique, a relentless flurry where every strike whispered danger, pushing Teddy closer and closer to the edge of defeat.
Fighting 37, he's very explosive. Great! He's very good at sweeps, man. So let's see if
But Teddy refused to go down without a fight. In a bold, desperate move, he pulled off a brutal takedown, dragging the battle to the ground. It was a golden opportunity to rain down a devastating flurry of punches.
Ooh, trying to throw, but now he's on top. Angry Teddy's on top. Chi La La maybe attempting a sweep, or just, I mean, it's 10 seconds. He could probably take it live.
As the final round approached, the two stubborn titans rose to their feet once more. They threw everything they had into a brutal head-to-head clash, trading blow after blow in a desperate fight to claim the crown of victory.
Angry Teddy kicks the head a lot. Oh! Oh! Whoa! Oh, that was... Wow, that was a highlight reel.
With the score tied, fate demanded an answer. A thrilling sudden death round was announced. Holding their breath, both fighters poured every ounce of their spirit into the final clash, each chasing absolute victory.
Really excited. They're like, let's just have a good fight. And look at this sidekick.
In a split second, Chi La La made a fatal mistake. As Teddy charged forward with a savage attack, panic broke through Chi La La's defense, leaving him wide open and crashing to the mat. Seizing the golden opportunity, Teddy unleashed a ruthless barrage of brutal punches, landing each one with unforgiving force.
Chi La La likes to do that too. He likes to throw his straight. Oh! Oh no! Chi La La! Oh, Chi La La ate.
That final assault brought the curtain down. Teddy was declared the undisputed winner.
Chi La La. Yeah, so unanimous decision after the majority tie.
The stage now shifts. A legendary duel is about to unfold. A monkey-style kung fu practitioner versus a Wing Chun master. Witness how this epic clash will carve its place in history as an unforgettable showdown.
Senior student. Oh, wow. He is fast going up against Sifu Jerry.
The monkey-style practitioner unleashed a flurry of wild strikes and acrobatic leaps, all aimed at bringing down his opponent with a shocking takedown.
So, oh, he got the body. See? Yeah, he got the body. So,
The screen shifts once again. Wing Chun clashes once more with a kung fu expert. This time, the arena bears witness to a battle fueled by fire as both warriors unleash a brutal, no-holds-barred showdown with zero compromise.
试探性的寻找进攻的机会。首先，咏春拳这个零后尾八体攻击不停的这个。
Amid the illusion of balance, the red fighter held a deadly edge. Every punch he threw landed clean and hard, smashing straight into his opponent's face with precision.
双方又是一个。
As the final bell rang, all doubt vanished. The judge's decision was unanimous. The red fighter was crowned the champion.